Okay.
RJ, are you ready? Yeah! Jake, are you ready?
Ah!
Dakota, are you ready?
Oh!
Matt, are you ready? It doesn't matter what's in your pants. Get on the floor, it's time to dance.
Killer turkey with a Glock. It's time for Cocks and Stocks.
Welcome to Cox and Stocks, where we light 'em up, kick back, and talk about what's going on in the NFL with Dizzy Ray Boy, Little Nugget. Well. It's time for Cox and Stocks.
That's right. It's time for Cox and Stocks. Now, here are your hosts, Dizzy, Rayboy, and Lil Nugget.
Nicole, the beautiful Nicole, once again for the awesome, awesome song. It's music to my ears every single time I hear it. Thank you, Nicole. I'm one of your co-hosts here, RJ Smitty, Rayboy in the house. How you doing, RJ? Happy Thanksgiving. How you going? Going good, RJ. Thanks for asking. Thank you. Joined to my left on Discord, special guest co-host here today, Danny Boy. Dan, how you going, Dan? If you're here.
He's not here. Oh, he's here.
Dan's
He's sick,
here.
he's sick.
Feeling a little under the weather, but we're glad to have you here for a special guest episode. To his left on Discord, the one and only Lions fan, Jakey B. Woo-hoo! Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Jakey B. How you going?
Doing pretty good. Ready to get another week under the wraps, and Georgia secured a SEC champion spot, so pretty good.
Oh, very nice. How was fantasy this week?
I'm not good. I lost.
Oh, that's too bad. To his left on Discord, the one and only Chiefs fan, Dakota. Woo, 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 woo. Dakota, happy Thanksgiving. Any fun Thanksgiving plans going on here? How you going?
Just gonna be chilling with the dad. Gonna make ourselves some pasta. Doing pretty good. Other than that, I'm happy about this week. Not so happy about fantasy.
Oh,
Lost by 1.4 points or some shit.
Oh,
we'll
that's too
get
bad.
into that when we get to the Chargers game. But yeah,
that's
doing
too
pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Of course. Hey, I see you're rocking a nice little jersey there, pal.
Yeah, it's
who's-
I bet
number-
everyone in the audience is kind of wondering who number 13 is, huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Who is
Number
that?
13 with the Chiefs?
Mhm.
Oh, that's just number
Oh!
one. That's my number one fan,
Oh.
Teresa Vale, former Miss Kansas.
Wow.
She's always there to support me. We are not dating.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
She did
Well,
say,
she-
though, I have permission to
I've
say this
told her
on
multiple
camera.
times.
She did say that you are in the running officially.
Oh.
So anybody who doesn't know, that's Matt's older sister. She's had a crush on me for the longest time.
Since
you
you were
know-
12, right?
No.
Oh.
No. No. She is 5 years older than me, so
Man.
It's funny how
it's
you know
not
that,
since I was
don't.
12. In fact, I didn't even think I knew her when I was 12.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I got my facts mixed up here. I'll have to get
Yep.
with our behind-the-scenes guy after this. And to his left on Discord, the Colts fan, the Vikings fan, the one and only Matty B. Woo-woo! The artist formerly known as Matty B, I should say. Matt, how you
You
going?
can still say it. I'm doing well. Very, very well, actually. Like, phenomenal. Couldn't be better.
Looking forward to Thanksgiving tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. I'm back home in KC with the parents, the siblings.
Yep.
It's a good time. Good time.
Oh.
And I just want to announce that we have officially a new viewer to the podcast.
Oh, do we? Who's that?
We do. I can't spoil it yet, but we have a
Oh.
new viewer. Yep, that's all I can say.
Oh.
Hey, Teresa, if that's you, I hope you know I'm joking about, rejecting you all these years.
Whoa.
That was a
Whoa.
joke.
Oh,
It's the other way around.
playing the long game.
Yep.
Teresa.
Hey, he's not a driver. He's not a driver. He's a putter.
Teresa is actually my mom's name. So who knows
Yep,
if
it
you're
is.
talking about Matt's sister or my mom. I mean,
Ooh.
Up in the air.
you never know.
I could be your new dad.
And by the way, number 13 for the Chiefs, though, was Byron Pringle, who also went to K-State, and I got to work with him at the
Oh,
time.
that was pretty
That is very cool, actually.
Mhm.
You text him every now and then, like, what's up?
No, I probably could send a message, though.
Yeah. Be like, hey, check out the
Yeah,
Cox
check
stocks.
out the jersey. Check out his jersey.
Hey.
All right. How about we recap Week 12? And man, just looking at the board right here, there's a lot more red than green, starting with Thursday Night Football, and the Browns get the outright win on the Steelers. Jameis dropped about 17 different quotes that were just legendary. Hey, Jake, this Jameis guy, you were saying the Instagram reels and TikToks you've been seeing of him, kind of like, why don't I pick this guy? Are you kind of regretting sticking with the Steelers here a little bit?
No. The Steelers have looked great, and Jameis has looked bad except for one game, his first game he started. And I mean, honestly, like Jameis just literally outplayed the Steelers here. It was snowy, it was nasty, and Jameis like carried that game. I mean, it's like not even a question. He carried the fucking game. He threw a fucking 2-point conversion pass with his radio in his eyeballs. So it's pretty insane.
Not just that, his quote before the game, like I mentioned, his like 17 of them.
Don't
The
regret
horses
picking the Steelers.
prepare. The horses prepare.
The horses prepare for battle.
Yeah.
The Lord. The
I
Lord
don't regret
grants
picking the
us victory.
Steelers though, but it might question me going forward. Russell and that team did not look good in the snow.
No.
Very strange.
Yep. Yeah, we all take an L on that one. That was the first of like 7 division games I think we had this past week. The next one was the Vikings at the Bears. And hey, Jake, how about these Bears? Nice little sneaky pick there for you. Congrats. Good sneaky.
Thank you.
Backdoor
I
cover,
switched to
backdoor
them
cover.
after. Sort of, but it kind of. They just lost in overtime to a field goal, so
Right,
it
but I don't
wasn't
think
like a
the game fully
backdoor.
went to overtime. I mean, they were up. They were down by 11 with like 2 minutes remaining.
They somehow tied it with 11. They tied it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they got the
Um,
2-point conversion and the field goal.
Yeah, Bears should have won that game.
Yes, I
Uh,
agree.
But I switched to that after the Browns covered because I'm like, wait, what am I doing? I should take a divisional game. Underdog is the home team. I'll take that. So that's
Yeah.
why I switched.
That's true. Good call.
Well, the Bears get the cover, so good for them. The Bucks at the Giants. Man, was this a fucking ass whipping if I've ever seen one. The Giants say, Daniel Jones, we're done with you. We're going to go in a different direction. And then the Bucks go out and they make it a tight game. You know, it's a little... Oh, wait, no, it's not a close game. It's a complete blowout, 30-7. God damn, these Giants suck. The Patriots at the Dolphins, -7 for the Fins, and the Dolphins get it done handily. They win by, where is it here, 34-15. Big win for them. Division game as well. Hey, Dolphins, maybe they fuck around a little bit. Can you guys see them getting into a wild card here if they keep going on this pace?
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no-
The picture that Dakota posted today, 11 touchdowns and 1 interception since coming back is insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tua. He
Yeah,
got that
Tua.
concussion knocked out of him, honestly.
Yeah.
He got factory reset.
Yeah.
Another
It
division.
was so in the past 5 games since coming back from the injury, Tua's thrown for 1,277 passing yards, 11 tutties, 1 interception, 77 completion percentage, and he has a 116.2 passer rating.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good, in other words.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Another division game here, the Titans at the Texans, and the Texans were
Jeez.
minus
This is a game I
8.5 point
regret.
favorites. Oh, you regret this one? The Titans get the outright
Yeah.
win here. What are you regretting here, Matt?
For trusting CJ Stroud, for
Mm.
trusting the Texans. Yeah, especially for the divisional game, and we've all said before how bad the Texans look now. This one is gonna be a regret for sure.
It's hurtful.
I'm the complete opposite. I don't regret this game because going into it, I was like, it's Will Levis and the Titans. Like, who would have saw that coming? The Texans just played like absolute trash. I don't think any of us were going in this like, oh man, the Texans are super bad. This can go either way. Unless maybe you were, Matt. I don't know, but I don't feel like they were. Or I don't feel that way going into this pick last week.
The next
Yeah, I
Because it was
think
the
we're good.
Titans. I thought it was going to be like, this is going to be an easy one for the Texans.
Yeah,
How
that's
can we
what I
say
was
that? But
thinking
we saw
too.
how bad the Texans been playing the past 5 weeks.
Yeah, but it's the
can't score in the
Titans, though.
Yeah, but they
That's
can't score in the
like-
second half.
That's true.
Yeah. But I don't think anybody expected the Titans to fucking
I remember
do anything.
this game should have been way worse if it wasn't for a pick six by the Texans.
Yeah, that's true.
Tony Pollard ran for 120 yards against those Texans.
He did?
Damn.
Yep. 24 carries
Oh, I
for
did
100
not realize that.
24 carries, 119 yards, 1 touchdown. Joe Mixon for the Texans had 14 carries
Yep.
for 22 yards. Oof.
Yep.
Not good,
He
some would
he
say.
was not happy post game. He was not happy post game.
I wonder why. The next game, the Chiefs at the Panthers, plus 10.5 points for the Panthers here. And, for our 2 viewers out there, when we did Cox and Stocks initially, Matt and Jake took the Panthers. As you can see, we're all red on this, indicating that Matt and Jake had switched to the Chiefs. Jake, Matt, is this one you guys are regretting here just a tad bit? What's the logic here for switching to the Chiefs?
It's the cheese and Bryce Young.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But Bryce Young's playing pretty well since coming back.
is,
Probably
yep.
should have stuck with the Panthers. Initially I took Dakota's advice of Chiefs don't cover big spreads, and I guess except for this game. So I switched. It was wrong because they almost lost.
So do you think Dakota
Bad.
owes your point?
No,
No, not my fault
But-
he switched.
he did.
He
say
had
this
the
game was
Panthers
different.
initially.
He said this game was different.
So,
trusted
okay.
the-
I will say I was wrong, Jake.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure that was gonna go anywhere.
Now,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
here's the thing. You called me out last week because you're like, "Oh, Chiefs can't cover big spreads," and I was like, "Dude, it's the fucking Panthers." I should have
You
stuck.
did say that.
That should have been me. That you saying that to me should have been like, "Hey, I should switch to the Panthers," but I didn't. So this is actually one I regret.
Look at the...
Yeah, 10.5's a-
oh, go ahead. You got it.
I was at 10.5's a lot.
And on the road, 10.5.
Yeah.
Look at the stats here between Mahomes though. Bryce Young threw the ball or had 6 less completions, but was only 6 yards behind Mahomes in passing yards, and then obviously 2 touchdowns. But hey, just tossing the ball around out there, this Bryce Young guy.
Dude, he was throwing some fucking dimes.
Yeah.
Like, legit drops in the bucket. He looks good. And obviously they're not going to make anything, but I mean, fuck, you get a low drafting spot, you draft some linemen, maybe a new wide receiver number 1, and man, he might get comfortable. He might get comfortable. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he looks more comfortable since coming back from his benching. So
Yep.
maybe he just needed a little namaste type of thing.
Yeah.
All right, well, the next game, division game again, Cowboys at the Commanders, and jeez, was this last 5 minutes of this game fucking out of this world. 2 kickoff returns for the Cowboys, 80-yard touchdown for the Commies, missed kick to send it to overtime or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was.
And, oh, man, Commanders lose at home to the Cowboys. And, hey, I don't think the Cowboys will make the playoffs, but I think they're at 4 wins now. They're kind of hanging around just a little bit. I doubt they'll make it, but
Okay.
I doubt they'll make it, but
Jeez.
we'll see.
That's like Cowboys copium.
I'm a Seahawks fan. All right, Lions at Colts. Hey, Matt, Jake, I'll let you guys handle this one. Jake, I think we gave Matt the lead for the pick since Colts were the home team, but the Lions win. Jake, how'd you feel about your Lions at Matt's Colts?
Barring the injuries, which I'm not sure who's actually going to be out this week. I don't know yet. I'm sure that's live somewhere. I'll find that out before we get to the Lions next. Injuries are concerning. But even with all the injuries that were happening, we were still scoring points against a pretty good team.
Pretty good team.
I know AR is looking better, but
That game was not NAR. Please don't say that.
I mean, you can say that, but his stats were horrible.
Right.
Like, not every single, not he was 11 for 28. I'm guessing that
Yeah.
there was not 17 dropped balls. Like,
No, I mean he missed passes for sure, but I will say, um, he had 5 throws come back due to penalties. He had 115 yards come back because of penalties. So I think that puts things. He had a drop touchdown. And he had another drop deep ball. He for sure had 2 to 3 drops, minimum 2. I'm not saying he did not play bad. I won't say that. I'm just saying this game was not an error. This was it was a penalty day game, and everything wide open in the middle of the field on the defense.
All right. Well,
AR was still 11 for 28. Obviously, it's
that,
gonna hurt. But besides that, I mean, it was pretty good for the Lions. It wasn't like a crazy game. We didn't do any trick plays. The scariest thing really was the injuries.
Yep.
Yep, reasonable take.
Another division game here. The Denver Broncos at the Las Vegas Raiders, and Gardner Minshew breaks his collarbone in this game, and the Broncos go on to smack around the Raiders a little bit, but they only win by 10, but they get the cover. The 49er IRs get absolutely smoked by the Green Bay Packers. Not a good sneaky pick for me there. Should have... Fuck you, San Fran, you dumb fucks. And hey, hey, what about this division game? Back on the Seahawks hype train. The Seahawks, when nobody believed in them but me. My Hawks get it done. Fuck you, Kyler Murray, you short motherfucker, you suck.
Oh!
And Sunday Night Football, the Eagles at the Rams, and what an ass beating this was. The score makes it seem like it was only a 17-point game. It felt more like a 57-point game. Yeah. But Eagles get that one done. And Monday Night Football, the Harbaugh Bowl Part 3. And John, the Ravens coach? Matt?
Yes.
John beats his brother for the 3rd time in a row. Once again, this time on his home turf in L.A. And the Ravens get the dub and the cover. And now, for the win-losses for this week. In last place, with 4 wins and 9 losses, Matty B. Woo! Matty B. Woo!
Hey, tough week. It hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, not the outcome any of us wanted or expected.
Yep.
Just gotta take the punches as they come. Gotta reconvene. Go back to my corner. Get back my team, and hopefully we can make a comeback. Because right now it's not looking good for this season.
Thank you, Coach. In 3rd place this week, with 5 wins and 8 losses, Jakey B. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! Jake, how you feeling after this week?
It was a rough week for all of us. It is what it is. Little week. No, November football. You got to give those underdogs a chance. You know, teams are getting tired. It's cold. It's wet. People are kind of grinded out.
It's indoor football.
Yep. Well, in 3rd place this week with 6 wins, 7 losses.
Second.
Second place, 6 wins, 7 losses. Ray Boy. Woo! Give it up for me, folks.
Woo!
Ryan, how you feeling? Oh, I feel great. Few picks I regret. Should not have gone with the 49ers. Thanks for asking. That's the big one I regret. Fucking San Fran. And in 1st place this week, 7 wins, 6 losses.
Whoa!
Dakota Murphy. Woo! Absolutely.
The only winning record this week. Wow.
Yeah. Dakota, you got to have some confidence, right? How are you feeling after going 7-6 this week?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm glad it's positive. I'm glad I got a couple points on everybody. I mean, I'm in last place. I got to start making up ground. I only regret one pick, and that is the Chiefs Panthers game. I should have stuck with what I've been saying for the last couple weeks, that the Chiefs cannot fucking cover big covers. You know,
I feel like you say that every week.
I've been picking against the Chiefs. The last 2 weeks I haven't. That's because it was the Chiefs Bills game, and the cover was 1.5 for the Bills, and I was like, okay, this is a game that the Chiefs can lose, but it's also they can win. So as long as they win, or they, it's a 1 point game, that's the Chiefs cover. All the other weeks have been crazy, like 10.5. Like, what the fuck? So I should have stuck with my guns. Like, hey, if it was 6.5, I would have definitely. It is what it is. But like, I should have known better, because I've known this. But I'm happy. I got a sneaky pick on everybody, especially with the Ravens. I was about to change to the Chargers because I was already ahead, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll stick to the Ravens. See where this goes. I'm glad I did.
I paid
And-
off.
Actually,
And you know what, Ryan?
Yeah, I did.
What's that?
Congratulations on the Seahawks pick. I didn't believe in them.
Hey,
Aw.
thanks, man. And look, like you were saying, when we pick the Seahawks together, it doesn't work for us. And maybe it's a thing here with the Chiefs when we pick the
That's
Chiefs
true.
together. So
I'll have to go
You
back
know.
and look at the other weeks and see how that correlates. I'm not entirely sure, but
at least
yeah.
this week.
yeah. Well, let's scroll down a little bit if you don't mind.
Well, hold on. The overall,
okay, my bad.
real fast, tied for third with
Jeez.
87 wins, 92 losses, 7 games back for a tie for first. Matty B and Dakota Murph. Woo!
whoa!
This is so bad.
Wow! What a showing
think-
from Dakota here.
Yeah, Dakota, congratulations
Yeah.
for catching up.
Yeah.
That's a big achievement,
Yeah, it
especially to
is.
do this late in the league.
Yeah.
Matt, any thoughts on your end?
I have a few thoughts, but the thoughts I'm going to share right now, at least. Obviously, congrats, Dakota. Very proud of you. Very happy that you decided to join Cox and Stocks. I know we say it all the time, but we do mean it. We're hoping that you become a permanent member of the show. And then the other thing is, I think right now Dakota has the kind of like a rookie head coach where he just doesn't know how to lose, right? He just keeps winning and winning. So I think that's kind of what he's
Whoa.
going for. We'll see if that sets in next season, right? Just got to be consistent with it. Got to prove it. Love what he's doing this year. No, just got to see more of it, but no hate on his end. Can't hate him.
Wow.
I think I need to agree with Matt on that point.
I will say he's doing a lot better than I thought he would do too. So
I'm going to agree
I
with
might
Matt on
be.
that because I was thinking about that yesterday or the day before while I was at work. And my thought process was, obviously you guys know a lot more about football than me. I think Matt probably knows the most, and then Brian a close second, and then Jake's been getting into the NFL, truly getting into the NFL 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So this, I mean, you're newer to it than I am in regards of stats and all this other stuff besides just watching the team play. I was thinking about this. I think for me, what benefits me compared to you guys is I don't know all these fucking stats and all this other shit, so I'm not overthinking a lot of this.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just kind of going with instinct
Doesn't know
here
what doesn't know.
about what I'm learning week through week. I'm not thinking about a whole bunch of other shit obviously injuries get brought up and that kind of sways a little bit, but I'm not going out of my way to figure this stuff out. I'm just kind of going with my gut feeling. And I think that's a benefit towards me because I'm just hey, let it ride.
Yeah.
So I think that is something that I have just because I lack the knowledge, which is benefiting me that you guys may be overlooking in yourselves because you're just not letting that instinct ride.
Well, how does that work when you're in last place?
Well, tied for last place now. I'm slowly making my work,
okay.
making my way up. I gotta learn a little bit to start playing the game, but I'm still letting that instinct
No, it
take
just sounded
over.
like you were talking like you were in first place, but it's okay.
All right, well, you got a fucking fire underneath your balls. I'm coming for you next.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
maybe
only 3 games behind you now, baby.
4.
4.
4, I'm sorry. But I was, at one point, I think 8 was the largest between Jake and I.
Catching up. Hey, maybe if you decide to do Cox and Stocks next year, just in the off season when football's over, just dump your brain. Don't watch YouTube videos. Don't
Yep.
watch
Oh,
anything.
nah.
Just dump your brain and just, hey, we're
What's gonna
freshmen
suck though
again.
is I'm gonna want to do that because I'm enjoying football so much. I mean, I'm catching myself watching YouTube videos every now and then of just highlight stuff from not this season. I mean, this season too, but a lot of like past seasons, just random players, whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, man, I don't want football to end. Like I'm actually having such a blast doing this, and this tied in with fantasy. You know, like I'm watching way more games than I ever would because I got players from a whole bunch of teams, and I'm like, I want this team to fucking cover, so I'm watching them. Like, honestly, I don't even know. Like, fucking Titans and Panthers go against each other. I would never fucking watch that game, but because of like Cox and Stocks,
Yeah,
it's like, holy fuck, I want to watch this and see what happens.
right.
See, that's why we need more listeners so they can become like Dakota. Perfect example.
Yeah, let your
But
boss know about the podcast, Matt.
But that's I
did,
think that's all I
actually.
need to say about
Nice.
the overall win loss.
Well, congratulations, 87 wins for the both of you guys, 7 games
Yeah.
back, and in
Thank
second
you.
place this week with a winning record, 91 wins, 88 losses.
Hell yeah.
Jake EB. Woo! Congrats, Jake. How you feeling overall?
Good. Got to the 90 club. Happy about that. And yeah, it is fucking just as close as it was in week fucking 4. So
Yep.
definitely not counting anyone out.
And at this point, I was out of the running at this point last year. So,
Yes.
yeah, tight race. And in first place, once again, 94 wins, 85 losses. Myself, Ray Boy. Woo-hoo!
Ryan, how are you feeling?
How
You're
are you
going for
feeling?
your
Yeah.
first
Dude, this
Cox
is
and Sox
incredible.
win.
Yeah.
Like, you are going for your first win.
Look, to be honest with you, I am just trying not to think about it because I don't want to come into Cox and Stocks just all yeah,
Right.
I can pick whatever I want. No, just trying to hey, this
Stay
3-game lead I have on you, that could go away on Thanksgiving. We could be tied on
Right.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You could be ahead on me on Black Friday if we go even on that game. So try not to get cocky, not to overthink it, anything, and going through it week by week. But would be lying if I said I don't feel a little good. But definitely improvement from last year. All right, now it's time for sneaky picks with Dakota. Woo-hoo!
Okay. Sneaky picks going through week 12. So we're gonna start off from the top, and that's Matt. Matt was 2 for 2 going into week 11.
Yep.
Or coming into week 12. I'm sorry, with 100%. And this week there's some switcheroonies going on. So originally Matt's only sneaky pick this week was the Packers and 49ers game, I believe. And Jake and I switched to the Packers. So Matt no longer gets that sneaky pick. But
Actually, no, I did have the Patriots, and then Jake jumped on the Patriots as well.
I'm sorry, Matt had 2. Packers, Patriots, but me and Jake switched to the Packers, so Matt no longer had that sneaky pick. Jake switched to the Patriots, so Matt no longer had that sneaky pick. But Jake decided to switch to the Bucks, so Matt was the only one on the Giants. So he got a sneaky pick unintentionally, and it did not work out for him. So Matt is now sitting at a record of 2 for 3, and he went from 100% sneaky pick to 66.6%.
Whoa! Whoa!
Number out of here. What the hell?
But he
Power
is
press
still-
compels you.
Matt is still
Captain.
sitting in first place for percentage wise.
Oh, I'm first. Cox
Yes.
and Sox. I'm first in Cox and Sox.
First in sneaky picks for percentage wise when it comes to sneaky
I'm
picks.
Cox and Sox though. I'm Cox and Sox.
Of Cox and Stocks, yes.
Sneaky pick.
So,
You want me to scroll up
Jake-
and show the record?
So Jake-
No one wants to see that.
Jake went into week 12 with 15 completed sneaky picks with 27 attempts at a 55.5%. He ended up having 2 sneaky picks this week. Only 1 actually hit. So now he's 16 for 29.
Whoa, wait.
And he,
If I went 1 for 1, it's still 16 for 28.
no, you had 2 picks. You had 2 sneaky picks, only 1 hit. So you're 16 for 29.
Okay.
Oh, I
Wait,
thought we
which
might have
ones
a
were
Ryan
they?
situation on our hands.
Which one's
So the two sneaky picks you had, Jake, were the Bears, and that hit. So that's 1 for 1, and then
Yep.
the Rams Eagles, and that did not hit. So you had two sneaky picks this week, but only one actually hit.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, this
he's
isn't.
right.
This is wins, and this is total sneaky picks on the right.
Yes,
Not
I'm not
losses.
doing
Oh.
win losses. Yes.
Oh.
It's just
okay.
correct picks and total sneaky picks.
Got- okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I was.
So you went down 0.4% because of that, Jake.
Oh, hey,
I
that's
went
not...
1 for 1 and went down percent. Fuck.
hmm
Ouch.
And Ryan, for whatever reason, didn't update what you had previously. Let me go and check that. That is an error on mine,
Oh no.
guys.
Oh no.
So I'm 16 for 13.
Yes. Overall, yes.
Oh no, it's correct. So Ryan also had two sneaky picks this week. Only one of them hit. So he is now 15. He has 15 correct sneaky picks of 23 attempts, and he went down 1.4% because of that.
Oh.
God.
Yep.
Ooh.
And I had one sneaky pick. It hit, so I went up 2.9%.
Nice.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
So now I'm no longer sitting in last place for sneaky pick percentages. That is Jake at 55.1.
Oof.
Hell yeah.
I'm ahead of you by 1.1% there, Jake.
Not bad. Not bad. Alrighty. Alrighty. All right, before we do the picks here for this week, you got to look at this playoff picture a little bit, right? All right, so a few things can happen this week. Detroit can clinch a playoff spot. I'm just going to read the top ones for these. I'm not going to go into all of them. But Detroit needs to win. San Fran needs to lose. Seattle needs to lose. Arizona needs to lose. And Tampa Bay needs to lose. If all five things happen, Detroit is in the playoffs after that game,
Wow.
after this week.
Wow.
For the AFC, if the Bills win and Miami loses, the Bills clinch the division and they are in. Kansas City clinches a playoff berth if they win and Miami loses. And eliminations. If the Giants lose, their season is done. Not going to the playoffs. I think that's only the knockout. Other ones are just knocked out of one seed contention. Oh, AFC. New England is eliminated from the playoffs if they lose. LA wins or ties, and if Denver wins or ties, if Las Vegas loses, they are eliminated. Jacksonville is eliminated if they lose. LA wins and Denver wins. And yeah, the rest is just seeding stuff right now. So, hey, a lot of things can happen this week. Teams can get knocked out. Teams can clinch. Should be interesting. Why is this on college football? There we go. All right. Hey, Thanksgiving's tomorrow, boys, and we have a helping hand of Thanksgiving games here. Starting with a division
It's gonna be a
game.
feast.
Oh, it's good. We're gonna feast, and right now the line has already changed. Division game, Jakey boy, your Lions are hosting the Bears. It opened at 10.5. It's now minus 9.5 for the Lions. How are you feeling about your Lions? Thanksgiving
Dang.
Day at 12:30.
Yeah. Oh. All right. So, who's out? Decker, our tackle, is out, and Carlton Davis is out. One of our cornerbacks. David Montgomery, Amon Ra, Terrion Arnold were all on the injury report and listed as questionable. Although every one of them had full practice Wednesday, limited practice Tuesday, so they'll probably play. Obviously, the smart pick here is the Bears. They've played really, really close games, and they are due a win. Lions have played really, really good, but are due a loss. Very hard to win that many in a row. Division game, weird time, Thanksgiving. Bears are a smart pick here. I'm going to go Lions, though, and hopefully I get a sneaky.
Wow. Oh, should be Caps. Lions, huh? Lions. Hey, Matt, your Vikings playing this division. How you feeling about these two teams?
Yeah, great.
I
I
lost
would
him. Can you guys hear him?
No, he is lagging for me.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm lagging. My connection's bad.
We gotcha. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the Lions as well. I know the Bears have played better since firing the OC, which is comical. I guess this is also assuming the Lions are healthy.
You're lagging again there, Matt.
Monty.
We're losing him.
Yep, we're
You
losing
might need
you,
to turn off
Matt.
your camera,
Ah.
Matt. You might need to turn off your camera.
Okay.
That helps.
Any update with DeMonty?
You must have ignored me because I did read off the injury reports. I'll read them again. Carlton Davis and Decker, our cornerback and tackle, are out. Montgomery, Amon-Ra, Teron Arnold are listed as questionable, but each one of them played full practice and limited practice Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I like the Lions pick. Then I feel comfortable with that. At at best, the Lions are unstoppable, and I just think eventually, I think they can get to K Williams.
Yeah, I am. I'm not trusting the Bears here.
Wow.
Not against the Lions. Not against the Lions. I feel like the Lions in a division game, they like to make statements. They're gonna do some tricky stuff. Hey,
Yep.
they want to show off
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving as well. Let's go out there and just whip some ass and then go eat some turkey. So I'm gonna take the Lions comfortably at 9.5. If this was if this was like, I wouldn't say the Packers would get a 9.5 spread, but I would probably take the Bears if it was like 5.5 for the Packers or something like that, because they are playing close games. You are correct, but I don't trust it against the Lions here. Dakota, how you going?
You know,
Uh-oh.
I was gonna pick the Bears,
Oh.
but I think I'm gonna
Ooh.
have to go with the Lions here.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think I don't think the Bears are gonna. I think last week was kind of. I mean, they're keeping it close. It wasn't just last week, but I don't know, man. That team, they're losing by barely, and so like the morale must be low. Lines are just so hot right now.
They're going to start throwing screens to offensive tackles again for some reason.
Yeah, I think the lack of sneaky plays by the Lions last week is maybe an indicator that hey, they're saving it for Thanksgiving. I don't know.
I mean, could be. Could be. You
But
never know.
I just don't know, man. The Bears, 9.5 is a lot, but I just don't feel comfortable picking the Bears. So I'm just gonna stick with what I feel is right and go with the Lions right
Fair
now.
enough.
That could change. I got what, 18 hours to make a decision basically.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, football's,
17 hours.
Yeah,
football's right around the corner.
yeah.
It's coming up close. This ain't a
It
Thursday
is.
night game. This is a Thursday afternoon game. Even shorter week for the Lions. All right,
Very
next
short week.
game, division game again. The Giants at the Cowboys. -3.5 points for the Cowboys. This is the game where you eat at 3 and you're like,
Well,
me, 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 me.
yeah,
But we
this
have to
is
pick it though. Matt, how you going in this one? Cowboys or Giants in this one? Small spread.
So,
Cowboys coming off a division win on the road last week.
Yeah.
Oh.
You mean the Giants?
What? You like the
You mean the
Giants?
Giants? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I know Drew Lock is playing. I just think that team has a lot of issues.
Ooh.
So this might be a change later, but I don't like it.
Hey, Malika what's his name? Neighbors.
Neighbors.
Is coming out
Yeah.
and being like, "Hey, what the hell's going on? You know, we got rid of DJ, we still lost, and we suck ass. What's happening? There's a lot of dysfunction over there, Matt."
Don't try to convince them to
Yeah, why are you trying
choose
to
the
convince
Cowboys. Yeah.
I'm just the one of the co-hosts here, just trying to be unbiased. You know.
He's just a host. He's just co-host. Yeah. Again, this might be a change the pick. We'll see. I like Drew Lock better than Tommy DeVito, Tommy Cutlets. But that team has a lot of dysfunction, so that's why I might change. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Dakota, when he picked the Giants, your eyes kind of perked up a little bit there. Who are you going with in this
I'm going with the Cowboys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're home. They're coming off a big win. I think they feel really good about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the Giants just look so bad. I mean, I know they're going against Baker Mayfield. He's the fucking dog. But, man. Cowboys beat the Commanders.
Yeah. Got exciting there in that game.
Yeah. Maybe Rush is starting to figure something out for himself.
Could be. Here we
Yeah.
go. And I'm gonna tell you actually, I'm gonna take the Cowboys at -3.5. Giants are a dumpster fire, and as crappy as the Cowboys are, I don't think they're anywhere near as bad as the Giants, even though the Cowboys are pretty bad. Jiggy boy, how you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna take Cowboys here too. I like Brian Daboll. The Giants, I've got a few covers with them, but it's pretty apparent that Brian Daboll has lost the locker room, and I think he'll probably get fired. I don't think he should because I think he's probably a pretty good coach, but it's something's going on in that organization. Malik's not getting the ball. DJ left and got like kicked off the team basically. Fucking Neighbors is fucking out here blaming the coach. And Saquon went to a new team and is having the fucking career. So it's a very weird organization, and
Yep. Just piling on. One mistake after the other, one step forward, 85 steps backwards, as they say. And the last Thanksgiving game, the Dolphins at the Packers, and it's going to be cold in Lambeau. -3.5 points
Ooh.
for the Packers. I know where I'm going, so I'll start. I'm going to go with the Packers because of the cold weather shit, and Tua can't play in it for some reason, and the Dolphins in general can't play in cold weather. So I will comfortably take the Packers here. I'm still worried about Jordan Love. He can be a turnover machine. He is a turnover machine,
He
actually. And, hey, like we were saying, or Dakota was saying, Tua, hey, he got factory reset from his recent concussion. He's playing well, but the cold weather thing, I don't know. Just until they prove it to me that they can win in cold weather, I don't trust it. So give me the Packers here. Matt, how you going?
You're lagging there again, Matt.
Feeling for the better team overall. Okay, well, I'm trying here.
We got you
I'm
here.
at the
We can
house,
hear you.
parents'
Go.
house, so that's the Packers said Ryan, actually, no question about it. I just think they're the better team, top to bottom, and I need to be proven wrong about the Dolphins playing in the.
Okay, you're cutting in and out here, Matt. I think I heard you say Packers, though, and it sounded like you did
Yes.
say you need...
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, Jiggy boy.
yep, I'm picking the Packers. Same thing as you guys said, proven otherwise with Tua playing in the cold weather, and the Dolphins cannot beat playoff teams.
Oh, that's another good point. Yeah.
Oh, that's true too.
D. Murph.
I'm gonna sneaky pick
He's
this.
smiling.
Oh.
I'm going with the Dolphins here. You know,
Wow.
I know you guys say
Whoa.
Tua and the Dolphins can't play in cold weather, yada yada yada. But man, Tua's
They
the
can't.
last 5 games has been popping off,
He has.
and I don't think some cold weather is gonna stop him. You
I
know,
did last year.
Well,
it could. Well, I wasn't here
Yeah, it
last
did.
year.
Yeah, it
I
did.
wasn't here last year.
Oh,
Um,
the Dolphins were.
it's true. We're
He's been,
Yeah.
overthinking
he's
it.
been popping off a lot. Where's he been playing at?
I'm assuming non-cold weather.
Home, California.
That's fine. That's fine. But I'm gonna stick with the Dolphins, even if they don't win. As long as they cover, I'm happy with it. They're playing well, and I know the Packers are playing very well too. But that's a sneaky pick I'm comfortable with.
I actually want to look at Tyreek's stats here.
Tyreek has not been doing much. I'll tell you that.
No, he
Yeah.
hasn't. And he's
He
got
does
2
a little
touchdowns here,
waddle.
but not a lot of yards.
No,
Jared Goff has half those receiving touchdowns.
so.
Well,
But hey, if Tyreek's being covered, 2-man or whatever the case may be, and he's able to get to somebody else, cool.
still got Waddle down there, running
Yeah,
around.
Waddle's actually not really getting it either, though, from my understanding.
Is he hurt? Is he like?
I
haven't-
think he was last week. Let me check.
I haven't paid too much attention to Matt.
I
Do you know
think-
our medical expert? All right, we lost him again.
Hello, what's the question?
He's not on the injury report.
He's not okay. Did Waddle play last week, Matt?
He did. He had a career game, man.
Okay, Waddle had a
He
career
had a
game.
career game. Yeah.
Yeah, last week was like the first time
Oh
he
my
actually
God.
popped off.
8 catches for
Yeah.
144 yards and a tutty.
Yep. Yep. And he had 116 at halftime. 116 at halftime, if that comes through. 116 at half.
116 at half confirmed. Okay.
Uh,
Hey, it could be a good sleeper there, Dakota.
Yeah, I'm comfortable if the Dolphins don't cover, if it's close, it is what it is. I mean, I could see the Packers just absolutely dominating the Dolphins, but I'm comfortable with taking the sneaky pick.
All right.
I'm the one who needs them, so
Yeah, true. Hey, you and Matt so far both got sneakies.
yep.
Maybe
We
there's
need 'em.
maybe there's a sneaky one on this next game, but I doubt it. Black Friday football. The Raiders at the Chiefs, and somehow the spread just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger for these Chiefs, and now it's minus 12.5 points for the Chiefs hosting their division rival, the Raiders. Dakota, how do you feel about your Chiefs here?
I feel like they're not going to cover.
Mm,
So give me the Raiders.
wow.
12.5 is so many points for the Chiefs. Like, I think I saw something online, like the Chiefs are like, we want blowouts. Well, it's like, okay, well, start fucking, like, you had the chance last week against Bryce Young and the fucking Panthers.
hello.
We gotcha.
Oh, hello.
And so I just need to stick with my gun and be like, hey, Chiefs can't cover big spreads. So I'm going with the Raiders here.
Jakey boy, how you feeling about these Chiefs and Mahomes and Kelsey and Taylor Swift?
Raiders.
Oh, wow. No hesitation.
Oh no.
Look, I think I have to agree. I mean, if the Panthers can cover, why can't the Raiders? And it's a division game. I mean, come on. Prove it to me, Chiefs. Prove it to me. Matty B?
Ours. And I don't know if hopefully that comes through. Give
Say
me
it
the
again.
Raiders.
Raiders. The Raiders.
Raiders.
The Raiders.
Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited.
Unlimited 12.5 points for the Chiefs. All right, next game, Chargers at the Falcons. Hey, 2 quarterbacks you love here, Jake. You love Justin Herbert and you love Kirko. How about this? Plus 1.5 points for the Falcons. Who are you taking here, Jake?
This is a tough one for me, to be honest with you. It's been kind of rough. Chargers are looking good, and then something just happens, it feels like. And the same thing with the Falcons. Is it's like they've been hot and they've been cold, both teams. I do want to update. Kirk Cousins said he went to go see Wicked with his family during the bye week.
Oh.
and he said he couldn't help but sing the lyrics to the movie until his wife nudged him. Again, saying more that he
What?
probably doesn't fuck his wife. So I'll take a mad Kirk Cousins that he couldn't sing the lyrics in Wicked.
That's what he's upset about, not losing games. He's not upset about losing games. He's upset he couldn't sing during a fucking movie theater. Oh my god.
That's pretty funny. Dakota, how you going?
I'm going with the Chargers, dude.
Oh, okay.
I mean, here's the thing. They kept it close with the Ravens. I mean, it's a one-possession game. And there's so many times, honestly, that they should have... There's so many dropped passes. And if... Honestly, I would just bench... What's his fucking name? Johnson or Jackson, or whoever the fuck that... Not Herbert. Whoever he was throwing it to. And
Oh,
Just-
Quentin Johnson or something like that.
yeah, whatever the fuck his stupid-ass name is. If he would have caught one of those passes, I would have won fantasy.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yep.
And his dumbass doesn't know how to catch a ball. They need to, if anybody's seen the replacements, they need to take some elephant fucking glue and put it on his hands. Like, cheat. But, I don't know, man. Falcons, I think I picked them, 2 weeks ago, and they just got dumped on by the Cardinals, I believe. I don't remember who they went against, but it wasn't fun watching it. So I'm going to go with the Chargers. I think they're an overall better team.
Yeah, I'm going to tail you here. I'm also going to take the Chargers. I got everybody besides you last week on the hype train for them, and then they shit the bed. So, and it was also emotional game. Two head coaches that are brothers, third time going against each other. So I think they have a bounce back game here. They're fighting for a wild card spot. Give me the Justin Sherberts over the Kirko Chains. Matty B, how you going in this one?
Yeah, give me the Sherberts. Obviously, I'm a stan of Herbert. I'm a Sherbert. No reason. I like Kirko too, obviously. This really is like a tug of war for me. But unfortunately, Falcons defense sucks ass, and I don't trust them. And I trust the team with the better defense, which is the Chargers by and large. Should be a good game, but Kirko is going to be Kirko.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Hey, Jake, sneaky pick there, Falcons.
Hell yeah. I'll take an underdog home sneaky pick.
All right, here we go. Here's a game, a rivalry about 15 years ago between Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
Yep.
Now it's AR versus Drake May. Colts at Patriots, plus 2.5 points for the Patriots. Matt, how are you feeling about your Colts here?
Dude, give me the Colts. This better be a clean sweep. This, I hope this is me. I know it's not going to be. I wish this would be a sneaky pick for me. I don't like the Patriots. They last week at home against the Dolphins. Like, that's inexcusable. I like the Colts. I think the Colts can play better. Obviously, we talk about every week. Richardson is a roller coaster. He was down last week. That means he has to be up this week, right? But that worked. Patriots defense isn't that good. The biggest concern I have for the Colts is honestly they have 3 rookie linemen.
Mm-hmm.
When you have 3.
Matt, you're completely cutting out there, dude.
I'm struggling right now.
We're getting some of it. He was saying something that I think he said they have 3 rookie offensive linemen. Maybe he was talking about the Patriots, though. Kind of lost it there. That's okay, Matt. If you can hear us, we'll pause there for you. We'll come back to you if we get you back on comms. Jake, your Lions just played these Colts last week. They convince you at all? You believe in them over the Patriots?
I believe in them more than the Patriots, so I'll take them to cover 2.5.
Okay.
I just still have questions about AR. I don't care. Like, you can't have you just can't continuously throw for under 50%. It's just not acceptable. So I hope that's not going to get fleshed out this year. Obviously, it'll get fleshed out next year, I'm guessing. That'd be my only concern. It's just that pass percentage is brutal, man. It is a brutal stat.
That is pretty bad. Matt, are you with us? Can you hear us? Doesn't sound
hear
like
you
it.
guys, but you can't hear
Oh.
me.
We can kind of hear you. Go ahead. Yeah. What was that about the linemen?
Nope. It's nope. No.
All right, Dakota, over to you. How you going?
I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the Colts.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well. I guess it's my turn for a sneaky pick. Because I'm taking the Patriots at home here. I have Dick rode them all year, and I'm keep doing it this week. Mainly because of AR, like you just said, Jake. That passing completion is that's just not acceptable. I know Matt, we kind of heard it there. He said he didn't like the Patriots defense. You know what? I like them. I like this Patriots defense. They've kind of taken a slump since the first 4 or 5 weeks, but they can keep it close. And look down here. They've covered 5 games, while the Colts have covered 7. Okay, that's not good for me. But I'm going to go with the Patriots here. They can pull it off once in a while. All right, next game. Division game again. Texans at the Jaguars. Plus 4.5 points for the Jaguars. Who wants to start this one? Because this is kind of interesting. The Jags can kind of be a little sneaky and get a cover here and there. They can't win, but they can cover. And the Texans just, who knows what the hell's going on there. Jake, I see your hand up. Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, I'll take the fucking Jags, dude. I'll take the Jags at plus
Wow.
4.5. Texans have sucked ass, and I think isn't T-Law gonna be back? So he's coming back. He might be feeling fresh. And yeah, I don't see why I don't see like an outright win here.
Okay. Hey, that's a good point. Dakota, how do you feel?
I did not know Trevor was coming
I'm pretty sure
back.
he's coming back.
Let me look.
Let's see here.
He is still questionable. It looks like.
And covers is not working. Awesome. Show on here, actually.
He was at limited practice today.
I feel like that line would mean he would have to play, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's week 11 injury report.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if
and-
this
yeah, 'cause-
updated.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
go
don't
with
know
the
if they're-
Texans for now.
Oh, okay. Look at this guy.
I mean, I know the Texans have been playing pretty bad, but I don't know, man. This is kind of a weird, hard one. I think the Texans need it more than the Jags need it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go with the
Oh, yeah.
Texans here.
Okay. Matt, we got you here live. How you feeling?
I'm gonna go with the Texans, assuming T.Law is not playing. But if T.Law
Ooh.
is playing, I will make a switch then. But right
Okay.
now, we'll just say, don't.
All right.
Yeah, we got some days. We got a couple days to
They
sleep
are-
on it.
Yeah, this is
And
Sunday
figure
afternoon.
out
Yeah,
what's
we
going
do.
on.
We got
Yep,
time. We
they're-
got time.
I mean, Texans are bad.
Yeah, they're kind of falling off a
He
cliff
can't
right
hit
now.
water if he fell out. He can't hit water. So, I mean, yeah, tough. Tough sledding it right now.
Yeah, as much as I want to take the Texans here, CJ Stroud having a sophomore slump, so I'm going to tail Jake here and go with the Jags, even though I don't like Trevor Lawrence. And if he's playing, he's coming back. Maybe it's kind of like maybe he came back too early from injury. You also, you're a little rusty.
Right.
Like maybe don't go out there and you're not
Right.
as flashy. So, but I mean, the Texans.
Wait, shouldn't he hit the Texans then?
Well, the Texans, they're not giving me anything. I mean, they just lost to the Titans at home. So they're not really giving me anything to
They did
believe
not.
in here. So, and this is another division game, back-to-back division games, this one on the road. I don't know. I'll lean the Jags for now. Prove it to me, Texans. Prove it to me. All right. My Seahawks at
Uh-oh.
the New York Jets. First of all, let me
Here's
get
a
it out of the way.
conflict.
Give me the Seahawks.
Oh
me
my gosh.
Seahawks.
What
Aaron-
the heck?
Aaron Rodgers went on the Pat McAfee show yesterday and said, I'm not sure if I want to play next year. Then he said the New
What?
York Jets have a internal leak problem where everybody keeps leaking all this stuff. They've gotten rid of
What?
their GM. They've gotten rid of their head coach. They might as well get rid of the janitors because that organization's nothing but trash anyway, and it's not getting cleaned up. So why do they
Oh
employ
my
janitors? But give me
What,
the Hawks.
what kind of leaks are coming out? It's not like he's skipping like medical fucking appointments and stuff like that, right?
What?
Oh my.
Anyway, my Seahawks. Hey, we had a good game last week against the Cardinals. We're throwing the ball well. We actually, for once, were good at stopping the run. We could run the ball a little bit. I liked what I saw. It was a division game. Granted, it was home for us, but still, big win. We're leading the division at 6-5 and are the 3 seed. So hopefully we can hold on to that and get a home playoff game. And, it's going to be cold in New York. Seahawks play well in the cold, being from Seattle and all that good stuff. Hopefully it rains on Sunday. But I feel comfortable taking the Seahawks. I mean, -1.5. It's a close spread, but I think they can win by 2 here. Matt, how you going?
Oh yeah, give me the Seahawks.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on now, pseudo fan over here. Pseudo Seahawks fan from day one. Let's go. Go!
Ah! Jake, how do you feel about my Seattle Seahawks versus Aaron Rodgers and the Jets?
I think the Seahawks, Jets and Aaron Rodgers look like shit.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh-oh, Dakota. Are you going to pick the Seahawks with me?
Hey Rod.
Here
Rod.
is what my thought process on this was, Ryan.
Uh-oh.
I'm glad you didn't ask me after you picked the Seahawks. I'm glad you asked somebody else, because if for whatever reason, and I knew this was going to happen, but for whatever reason it did, Matt and Jake both picked the Jets, I was not picking the Seahawks, because then we both would have fucking lost, and then Matt and Jake would have had one up on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with the Seahawks here, because it seems like when we both pick the Seahawks and Matt and Jake don't, that's when the Seahawks don't perform.
Right.
That's my thought process there. I know it's just superstition.
Sometimes that's good, though.
I'm not superstitious. I am a little stitious, though.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm going with the Seahawks. The fucking Jets they might as well not even be a team anymore.
Hey, we all win together, we all lose together on this one,
Yep,
right?
I'm fine with that. But I don't think we're all gonna lose together here. So
Fair enough. Hey, oh, wow. Another division game, and a big one. The Steelers at the Bengals. -2.5 points for the Bengals. Hey, Jakey boy, obviously dad, Bengals fan. How are you feeling about the Bengals at home hosting the Steelers -2.5 for the Bengals?
This is a fucking rough spread, man. Wow, what a weird spread.
Yeah.
May I ask, what were you expecting from this spread, you think? Or what makes sense? What makes sense to you, I should ask.
Like maybe like -1 for the Bengals. Like, oh man. This might be a sneaky. I'll take the Bengals at 2.5. I guess. It just like my reasoning is not like a diss against the Steelers because they look great minus last game, and Russell's been doing everything he's supposed to. It's I just don't know. Like the Steelers' defense is great, really cool. They just can't. They don't have an offense, and like if Bengals can't do anything right, they can score. And Joe Burrow's having an MVP season. And I mean they're still fighting for something. It's really it's really close, but yeah, I'll take the Bengals here. I don't feel good about it at all though.
Dakota, how you feeling?
Oh, I'll tell you something. I do feel good about this pick. Give me the Bengals.
Oh, wow. Damn. You feel damn good about it. Why is that?
Yeah. Joe Burrow needs to fucking... Him and fucking Chase are trying their fucking hardest to win games,
Yeah.
and they're barely losing. They can't anymore. They just can't lose anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So if they want to stay in this, they got to win. And I think they're going to give it 110%. I think Joe Burrow's going to, before the game, be like, hey, you fucking idiots.
On
Play.
defense.
This is your last fucking game. Play it like it is. And so, and like fucking Joe Burrow can score. Him and Chase can score.
Mm-hmm.
So, and plus I have him as my quarterback. And he's been doing great for me. Give me those fucking points. I want to win this week.
Matty B. We lost
I'm going to
him.
go with the Bengals as well, actually.
Oh,
If
Wow.
that came through.
We got you, we
Reason
got you.
Being, reason being, the Steelers can't score on offense consistently. George Pickens is a problem. And I think they need a number 2 wide receiver, a legit number 2, and they don't have that. Whereas, at least with the Bengals, they can score. It's their defense that gives them the biggest issue. And I don't know, I guess it's just a feeling I prefer the Bengals.
fair enough. Well, I'm going to do it.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go with the
Yep.
Steelers. I'm going to go with the Steelers. I've been,
They've been good to
Look-
you.
they have been good to me. They have been good to me. Nice little sneaky pick for me here. And, division game. The Steelers have a tough schedule. They have, the remainder of their schedule is, basically nothing but division games and the Eagles and the Chiefs. So, I think they can beat the Bengals here. And, they might put the nail in the coffin for the Bengals,
Yeah.
as they say, which
Yep.
sucks because, Joe Burrow is having an MVP season. It just sucks that they've lost, 7 games at this point already. It's just, I don't know. The Joe Burrow will find a way to win the game, and then their defense will find a way to lose the game for them. So
Yep.
I will take the Steelers. I am concerned about their red zone offense. They are not good in the red zone. But this is going to be some AFC North football where it's ground and pound, it's dirty, it's ugly, and the Steelers drag it out. And, give me the Steelers plus 2.5 here on the road in Cincy. The Titans. Oh, and the spread, the line changed here. The Titans at the Commies. Minus 6.5 points for the Commies here.
What?
Oh, yeah. This is a tough one. Man, the Titans come off a big win. The
Ugh.
Commies coming off a bad loss. Does anybody want
Yeah.
to start with this one? I don't really know how I'm
I'll
leaning in this
take it.
one.
I will.
Go ahead. You got it.
I hate this. I'm so stupid. Give me the Titans.
Oh, the Titans.
Yeah, I don't like the pick, but I'm just being honest. I don't like the Commies' defense. Their defense is very concerning at this point. And Titans actually have a very good pass defense.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen before where Jaden Daniels has struggled 3 weeks in a row, and has struggled against good defenses, good teams. 6.5. I'm not saying the Commies won't win. I just don't think
Yep.
they covered by a whole touchdown against this good defense. And
I got you. Jake, I saw you kind of were like, when I said that spread.
Yeah.
Who you going with here? You don't like the spread?
No, I don't want to put too much thought into this one. I'm gonna take the Commanders. I get it. The Titans looked great last week. I feel like who'd they go against again?
They went
Cowboys.
against
the Texans.
Or
the
Yeah,
Texans.
Okay.
they were
Yeah,
at the
I'm not
Texans.
gonna overthink this. They've not covered all season. So I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm just gonna pick the Commanders here to win by Tutty.
Okay. Dakota?
Kind of want to hear what you're thinking.
To be honest, I was kind of leaning Titans. And you know what? I'll go ahead and lock it. Give me the Titans.
It is.
Bad loss for the Commanders, and they're on the 3 or 4 game losing streak now. Not saying the Titans will beat them, but Titans coming off a big win on the
Yeah,
road
4
against a
games.
division opponent. It's 4 games, 4-game losing streak.
Yeah, 4 games. They lost 4 in a row. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Commies will win. I just don't think they'll cover. Defense is kind of sus. Jaden Daniels seems to be regressing a little bit from this explosive rookie. Nobody knew what he was going to do. Now he's turning the ball over. Special teams completely fell apart. But I mean, you're not going to have 2 kickoff returns in one game. How often does that happen? Especially one on an onside kick. But yeah, I'll take the Titans to cover. Don't think they win. It's about all there is to it. How you feeling?
Man, I don't know. The smart pick is Commanders, I think, but I'm going with the Titans here.
Oh,
Wow.
I
And
just
here I thought I was gonna get the sneaky.
no. I was kind of thinking Jake was going to go with the Titans as well. And I don't know if that would have persuaded me to go Commies to hopefully get a sneaky pick there, but man, I don't know. Something's just not working over there, and I could also use the argument I used with last game, like the Commanders need to start doing something. But maybe Will Levis has figured it out. Maybe he's the next Tom Brady. He did run like a fucking idiot, though, trying to tackle some dude. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but he was running with his head looking at the turf, like straight up just looking at his feet while he was running, sprinting across the fucking field. He did catch up to him. Obviously, he didn't stop him, but like when he threw that pick six, or it was a fumble or something, I don't know, but dude, I like this. I don't know. Like logically, it's like don't pick Will Levis, but.
Commander's kind of in a slump.
Yeah, which also means like, hey, I'm not gonna overthink this. Just give me the Titans. I'm overthinking it, and the more I think about it, the more I'm gonna want to switch.
That's what you accuse us of.
Yeah, I know. I was just talking about how I just go with my instinct, and here I am.
Yep.
I'm learning too much.
That's right. Yeah, just dump it.
I need to
Just
stop
dump it all.
learning.
The Cardinals at Matt, your Vikings. We have you here live. It sounds like you're in the middle of a computer cyber storm or something, but we got you for now. Matt, how do you feel about your Vikings -3.5 hosting the Cardinals?
I honestly don't know. Kind of needing the Cardinals if you pick that up.
Ooh. Leaning the Cardinals. Yep, got it. Any reason why? The Vikings just picked up Daniel Jones.
I think that's good debuff on them. I think that's a massive debuff.
Oh.
Bad. I'm just kind of They just don't look great right now. They're a good team, obviously. They're gonna make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But they haven't put me on it the past few weeks. They kind of just been playing like meh football, and the Cardinals are just so explosive, and it could be just one of their games with Kyle and Marvin Harrison just pop off. And I'm like, why did I not pick the Cardinals to cover? So I'm not dealing with that. Just give me the Cardinals.
Okay, fair enough. Jake, you love Kyler Murray and these Cardinals. How do you feel about them on the road here?
Yeah, I'll take the Cardinals here on the road. +3.5. No issues with that. They didn't play great against the Seahawks last week. They were obviously playing with like some house money. I think they won like 3 in a row or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll take the the Cardinals here.
Okay. I'm gonna go opposite of you guys. I'm gonna go with the Vikings actually.
Wow.
I'm taking the Vikings. I think they're an all-around better football team, and they got a little something going for them there. Cardinals coming off a division loss. Now they got to fly all the way to Minnesota. Another cold game for them. Sam Darnold's.
Is that not an indoor stadium?
Oh yeah, you're right. I guess it is.
is.
Well, walking in, they're gonna get a little chilly.
Oh right.
Get some frostbite. Whatever.
from the bus to the stadium, the doors.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, they gotta get
Now
on a
you sound like
plane. It's gonna be an uncomfortable plane ride.
Right. Now you sound like the reporter who asked Todd Bowles about playing an outdoor stadium, even though they were playing an indoor stadium. But yeah, go off.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, plus, Daniel Jones is probably not going to play, but he's on the practice squad actually. So I don't know if you guys know this. Another team can still
not know that.
pick him up for the next 3 weeks if they really
Yep.
wanted to. So I don't even know if he can be eligible as like an emergency QB. I doubt he even knows the playbook at
He
all.
he can still be activated. Yeah,
Okay.
so he can be. However, if a team does steal him, like a sneaky pick of him, they have to immediately put him on the active roster. In addition
Oh,
of the practice squad being taken.
maybe the Vikings got him on the practice squad playing safety like the Giants did.
Oh, true. Yeah. Hey, that's free safety move. He has 47 career interceptions. That's the guy you want
That's
playing
right. Yeah.
safety.
Dakota, how you going?
I'm gonna go with the Vikings as well.
Oh, okay. Look at this
Whoa.
guy. Look at
Yeah.
this guy. Just not impressed by
What's going
Kyler.
on?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Cardinals, like especially losing against the Seahawks, is like that was a pretty big deal. But I don't know, man. I just feel more comfortable with the Vikings. Just
Okay.
going again off the instinct. I see Cardinals, I see Vikings. Spread isn't too big. I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, another division game here. How many were you at this point? Fucking 7 again. The Buccaneers at the Panthers. Oh man. Wow. Jake, these Panthers and Bryce Young. You're a big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan. Plus 5.5 for the Panthers, but Baker Mayfield, he's doing a little something here. How do you feel about Bryce Young hosting the Baker Mayfields?
I mean, both these teams are doing something. Oh fuck, this is a tough one. I'll take the Panthers home division game underdogs. I guess. I don't.
Wow.
I mean, it's not a shot at the Bucks or anything. It's just, they seem to be playing good, and Bryce Young's playing good, and yeah, I don't know. I might regret this pick.
I mean, they had a quote good loss against the Chiefs, right? Back-to-back
Right.
Super Bowl champions. So their confidence is like they have nothing to be ashamed of after last week. So they're probably going into this game a little, hey, we got some confidence, but the Bucks put a fucking ass whipping all up and down New York last week, and that's exactly why I am going to take the Buccaneers here and the Baker Mayfields because he got that dog in him. Mike Evans is back. Chris Godwin's done for the year, right, Matt?
Yes, done for the year. No chance of coming back at all.
Okay. I still like the Bucks. He's got Mike Evans back. They were doing good without him. And dare I say, the Bucks' offense looks better than the Chiefs. So I will take the Bucks on the road here at -5.5 points. Dakota, how you going? You like Baker Mayfield?
Dude, I'm going with Baker all day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially with the spread being only 5.5, and it's the Panthers. I know they're kind of hot right now. I don't want to say hot, but they're playing better than they were earlier in the season. But dude, if he needs to, that guy, he will play defense. I bet he will be like fuck.
Yep.
He'll play the entire game. He doesn't care if he needs to get a dub at this point. This dude doesn't give a fuck. He'll block. He'll tackle. He'll fucking whip his pants out, piss on the field. I don't give a shit. This dude is unpredictable, it seems like. He'll just do everything. And so if he needs to, he'll get on special teams. He'll fucking run it back,
Oh yeah.
So, Baker Mayfield he's so hot. No doubt about it.
Yeah, and he's
in
good
a
at
non-physical way. I'm talking about his football game.
Oh, okay.
But if I was gay,
Oh.
He's
Would
top
you
of the
stick
list.
would you stick his flag on the KU logo? Is that what you're saying?
fuck
If you're gay,
KU,
you're gonna stick his flag?
100%. Fuck KU.
Hell yeah.
Matt, I'm with you
Hell yeah.
100%. Go K-State.
Hell
Never
yeah,
went.
because you said that. Give me Baker. Give me the Baker
Oh,
Bucks.
yeah.
All the
sneaky pick for
way.
Jake.
Baker's gonna.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I made the mistake last week not picking Baker, and he looked in the camera, and he did the Tommy DeVito. He said, "That's for you, Matt, not picking the
Oh,
team."
yeah.
He said, "Don't do that again." Yeah, but he looked in the camera and said at me. He said, "You don't do that again." I said, "Okay, can't happen again."
Ay, paisan, where's the gabagoo?
I love how they immediately shot over to Tommy DeVito when he did that.
Yeah.
He looked so confused too. He was like,
He
he's like,
did.
he's like, "What I do?"
Yeah. What do you say fuck me for? All right. That should be a fun
Big
one, though.
Italian.
He is now. All right, the Rams at the Saints. It was +3 for the Saints. It's now +2.5 for the Saints.
What?
Live update. Yep, live update +2.5 points for the Saints.
I would
Hey.
have gone the other way.
Gonna go to you here, Jake, once again. Matthew Stafford, Georgia boy, and
Georgia.
how do you feel about your Georgia boy, Matthew Stafford? You met him, had Thanksgiving at his house one time. How do you feel about Matty Staffy, just down the road from you, actually, in New Orleans, a few hours away? You think he can get a dub here, get a cover, or are you leaning Derek Carr here?
No, I took the Rams here. I took them last week and they did not cover for me, unfortunately. Tough game though. They need to bounce back. I think these Saints are gonna get diced.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Dakota, you love Derek Carr. How do you feel about him here?
I don't love Derek Carr, but I'm gonna go with the Saints just because of their tight end.
Taysom Hill, the jack of all
yeah,
trades.
Taysom Hill. If fucking Derek Carr's not performing, they're gonna throw his ass back there as a quarterback and just have him run. So, and plus I picked him up for fantasy, and I really need him to give me some points.
Fair enough.
But
fair
the Saints are underdogs at home.
True.
I know that's something that's kind of big with Jake, so I was kind of surprised with the Rams pick here, but
It's I like underdog home divisional.
oh, okay, my bad. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Saints here. Feels right.
Okay, okay. Hey, Matty B, how you leaning? You're from New Orleans. You were there once upon a time.
I was great time, good city, bad city, crime rate city. Give me the Chargers, or give me the Rams.
All right.
I don't trust Derek Carr. I don't trust that team. Derek Carr needs to go bye bye. I do like Taysom Hill. He's a cool dude. Obviously, mad respect for a multitude of reasons. I wish he wasn't on that team, but if they want to pay him 17 to 25 million to get 5 touches a game, hey, have at it. Keep kicking that salary cap down the road. Who cares?
Go ahead.
Plus, I do like Matty Stafford. Puka looks legit since coming back from injury. Like, oh, so dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a tough one for me. The NFC West is wide open. Every team
Yeah.
is 6-5 besides the Niners. And you would think they would have a better record, but no, they actually have a worse one than 6-5. So the Rams they're trying to win the division. That's the only way any team from the NFC West is going to the playoffs, is to win the division. My gut, though, is telling me to go with the Saints, but I don't like it. So for now, I'm going with the Saints. Something in my tummy is rumbling that I should go with Taysom Hill, Derek Carr, Alvin Kamara over
Wow.
Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, and Matty Staffy. Maybe need to sleep on it. We'll
What?
see. Yep, maybe need to sleep on it. But for now, I'm going with the Saints and New Orleans. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. All right, we got 3 games left. The next one is probably the biggest one of the week. So do you guys want to do Monday Night Football?
I would be surprised if all of us aren't on the same fucking one here. To be
Right,
honest.
the Eagles and
Yeah.
Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
Well,
know who I'm
actually-
picking. You guys know who I'm picking.
You know
Well,
who I'm going with.
I don't. Okay, so this is the only thing that's got me about this game, and that is Lamar's 23-1 record.
Right.
Right.
That's what's rough about it.
Well,
Is there any like? Yeah, let's come back to this one. Let's come back. To this one.
okay. We'll do. Let's do Monday Night Football. Browns at Broncos minus 5.5 for the Broncos. I'll just say it. Give me the Broncos.
Same.
Yeah, same.
Same.
All right.
Bo Nix is rookie of the year.
49ers at Bill. True, actually. 49ers at Bills minus 6.5 for the Bills.
Bills.
Niners suck. Give me the
Bills.
Bills.
Yep, Bills.
Bills.
And it's likely Purdy's out again, so that's why the spread is 6.5.
Oof. And that's prime time. Ouch. All right. Eagles
Yep.
at Ravens minus 3 for the Ravens.
Dakota, you got it. This is your NFC team.
Dude, give me the fucking Eagles.
Oh, this guy.
Hell yeah.
Dude, they're underdogs, and I understand the Ravens are at home, but man,
Yeah, wait, they're underdogs? What?
yeah.
Yeah, it's Ravens minus 3.
I would pick,
Not all
I
the
would
same
pick
picks then.
Eagles if it was +3 for the Ravens.
Yeah, I would
Um,
too.
Man, Saquon is having the fucking season of his life.
A lot of people got him as MVP.
He
So
just
I
looks
think this
so
game will
good.
determine who's. I think this game will determine who wins offensive play of the year,
Thought
Saquon
I
or
had it.
Derrick Henry, because both are in the contention.
Thought I was the one speaking.
Go ahead, Dakota. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles. They just look so good. Not that the Ravens don't look good, but they are they're on a streak, and Saquon was saying like this is like the first time he has felt good in the locker room. You know, he's having fun. He's enjoying himself at Philadelphia. Like, I mean, imagine what he could have done with the Giants. Not that, you know, the Giants were good with them, but like if he was just able to have some fun. Like, he's having a blast. He's enjoying himself. He's having the fucking season of his life. I don't think that's gonna stop. You give him a small opening, he's gonna take off. He had 270+ yard rushing touchdowns. When did they play? Was it Sunday night?
Yeah.
Yeah. And man, he just looks good. And AJ Brown's like heating up too. Like, he's doing some crazy stuff on the field. Like, he's getting the ball a little bit more. I mean, Jalen Hurts is sometimes, I don't know what's going on with him. Sometimes I feel like he's doing everything he needs to do, and then other times I'm just like, what are you doing, man? You're just staring at nobody and getting sacked. But I mean, Jalen can run it too.
Oh, yeah.
I think just sometimes he gets caught in split decision, like he doesn't know how to make a split
Yep.
decision, and I don't want to say panics, but he just kind of freezes up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My gut's telling me the Eagles.
Jake, you look like you're doing a lot of thinking over there. How you feeling about this one?
Man, it's a rough spread. There's a couple different things. Obviously, Saquon's having a fucking career fucking season. I did pick him. The only one to pick him as a mid-season MVP. So I have, like, there's no doubt in my mind this guy is going to at least win Offensive Player of the Year. I think he's got that beat over Derrick Henry already.
Mhm.
It's just, it feels like it's like Vegas saying, pick the Eagles, bitch. Pick the fucking Eagles. Give me that fucking money. Like, that's what it feels like. It's like,
Hell yeah.
duh, I'm supposed to
Yeah.
pick the fucking Eagles at +3. It feels
Yeah.
so weird. I'm gonna take Lamar here at -3.
Wow.
I am not
No
happy
way.
about this at all. It's just that
Wow.
23-1
No way.
record. It's really just that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's not for them to win; it's for them to cover, and I get that. But like,
Well, they need
Could
to
this
win
be
to
our-
cover.
well, I mean, that's what I'm saying is like the Ravens could win this game, but not cover.
Oh yeah.
I just like It's a big game. That's a
Big
rough
spread.
fucking.
Why is it 3?
Yeah.
Why is that like 1.5?
It's
Well, technically it's a toss-up, right? Because the home team gets 3 points.
I mean,
So
yeah.
Yeah,
Matt?
I don't feel good about this pick at all. It's just a 23-1 and big game. Oh yeah, this could possibly be. I could see this game being a push.
oh yeah,
for sure.
good call.
Overtime
I thought about
game.
that.
Fucking kick a field goal in overtime.
Matt, how you feeling?
Dude, give me the Jalen Hurts.
Wow.
AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. Like it would be insulting not to pick Saquon. He went for 300 yards last week. I'm not gonna say he's gonna do it again this week. It would be insulting not to pick him after that week.
Right.
It's incredible. The first touch of the second half, 75-yard touchdown. The first, then he got another 3-yarder touchdown. Actually, fun fact, I linked it. Since Saquon has joined the Eagles, the 6th longest rushing yard or 6th longest carries in Nick Sirianni's tenure as the Eagles head coach. 6th
Wow.
longest, and is all this year since joining.
Wow. Look at this guy.
Yeah. I just like what I'm seeing with the Eagles. They're a dangerous team. I know we said it last week, probably a few weeks now in a row. I hope it's Eagles and Lions, NFC Championship game. That is what I want.
Oh,
That would make me a happy, happy boy. DeMonte, Gibbies, Saquon, AJ Brown, Amon Ra, Sun God. Ugh. Can you ask for anything better? Under the lights, Motor
Mhm.
City, Dan Campbell, dark blue unis or black unis, whatever the alternate is, and with the Eagles, fade green, their throwback. Oh, that would make me a very happy boy.
oh yeah. Matt would be happy. Hey, I actually meant to ask you earlier, Jake. Is the NFC is the race to the Super Bowl between the Lions and the Eagles? You think at this point?
Yeah, 100%. I don't. It's like the only other team that you could probably think of would be the Vikings, but I don't think that anyone who watches the Vikings can honestly say they're anything past the divisional at the absolute maximum. It's definitely an Eagles-Lions championship to fucking lose.
Are you worried about the Eagles looking at this team so
Oh
far?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm worried about the Eagles. They're fucking dangerous. They're the only like an NFC team I'm worried about. Every other one, I don't. It does not. They're not an issue for Detroit. But when Saquon's like, to me, he has shown me he's like a more athletic, faster Derrick Henry. It's like you take a little out of strength and just like max speed and agility. Like it's fucking
help.
crazy. I am absolutely scared of the. I do not. Eagles and Lions would be a fantastic NFC championship for the non-fan viewer. I don't want to see them in the championship. No,
So
definitely don't.
last question here. Let me ask you this right now: if the Lions are looking like they're going to get the 1 seed, right?
Yep.
Minus whatever happens. But right now, let's say the NFC Championship game is Eagles at the Lions, minus like 4 for the Lions. Who you taking?
Ooh,
3 or 4
I'll-
points?
I think it'd be closer than that.
yeah.
I would take the Lions just out of just respect because they're my team. But I mean, if it's 4 points, I don't know why you would not take the Eagles.
Gotcha.
If it's like
Yeah,
1.5,
or the-
it'll be like a
yeah.
1.5